Major League Baseball is officially back, so coming your way on today's show, we're going to take a look at the top 15 Major League Baseball free agents, as it looks as though free agency going to get underway on Thursday as we record this. So if you're happy that baseball is back, the sounds of summer, gotta love it, taking down a beer at the ballpark, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, and let's discuss these free agents right now. It took a couple of weeks, but finally, the Major League Baseball owners and the Players Association have come to an agreement, and we are going to have a Major League Baseball season the first week of April. Let's first get you caught up before we get to those free agents on everything going down with this deal. This coming from Jeff Passan of ESPN after his Twitter feed got hacked. Breaking news, Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association have reached a tentative agreement on a new labor deal, sources tell ESPN. While it still needs to be ratified by both parties, that is expected to be a formality, and when it is, baseball is black. Players can report to spring training camps as early as tomorrow, so that will be on Friday if you're watching this on Friday. Opening day is expected to be April 7th, and as Jesse Rogers first reported, transactions unfreeze upon ratification, which is expected to come as early as today on Thursday, meaning free agents can sign and trades can occur. So with that, we pivot from the latest Major League Baseball news to the top free agents in what is a very loaded free agency class. Now, before the lockout did go down, some players did sign with respective teams across Major League Baseball. So these are players who have yet to sign with teams across MLB. The number one free agent in this 2022 Major League Baseball free agency class is Carlos Correa. We talked about this here at the Chat Sports Studios. Are we so late in the process where Correa could maybe think about signing a one-year deal to return to the Houston Astros? If not, he could really break the bank if he decides to sign with a team like the New York Yankees. A couple of months ago, before the lockout, there was some chatter about Correa going to New York, but either way, a slick fielding shortstop who's played in a bunch of big playoff games has helped really bring the Houston Astros back, and is a very good multi-tool player who can get it done defensively with the glove and offensively at the dish, and is a very clutch hitter as well. So look into your crystal ball right now and you tell me which team will sign Carlos Correa. If you like Major League Baseball and you're new to us here at Chat Sports, we treat the comment section here on YouTube like a sports talk radio call-in line, so treat it as such and let me know which team you think Correa will go to. Freddie Freeman, a lot of buzz on this front. The long-time and career-long Atlanta Brave with the defending World Series champion. Still weird that we're saying that. Could he look to go elsewhere, and is he going to become too expensive for the Braves to retain? Last year, en route to a World Series, he was once again fantastic. 300 hitter in 2021, an OPS of 896. He was able to jack 31 home runs and knock in 83 ribbies. Freddie Freeman is getting a little bit longer in the tooth, but he still has elite level play in him. Kris Bryant at the MLB trade deadline was traded away from the Chicago Cubs, I talk a lot of NFL football here, from the Chicago Cubs to the San Francisco Giants, as the Giants had the number one record in the National League, and Kris Bryant was, fantastic as a player who could play multiple positions and can really get it done at the dish as a power hitter who can also hit for average. Won the MVP back a couple of years ago, and his stock is still extremely high. Trevor Story, formerly of the Colorado Rockies, a shortstop who, when he hits the open market, can really help fill a monster void for a team that's looking to get back into playoff contention or looking to get over the top. Nick Castellanos, I think this guy is excellent for baseball. Theatrics. Every time he steps up to the plate, you never know when he's going to go deep, and when he does, a celebration normally does ensue. I love his vivacious aspect to his personality. I love the way that he plays, and he's going to get paid in free agency. Clayton Kershaw, a future Hall of Famer, helped lift the Dodgers to the World Series a couple of years ago. Has had an up-and-down playoff career, but is one of the best regular season pitchers that we have seen in all time. Now, Clayton Kershaw, the issue with him, the injuries that continue to stack up, but once again, for one of those playoff contending teams, he could really help move the needle. It would be very weird to see Clayton Kershaw not with the Dodgers and Freddie Freeman not with the Atlanta Braves. Seiya Suzuki, outfielder from Japan. Want to take a look at his numbers because as an international free agent, he is sought after for every team in Major League Baseball. Last year overseas, he really was tremendous. A .319 average, 38 jacks, and OPS of over 1,000, which really is terrific. Walked 263 times, did strike out 241 times, which is a lot, but of course the walks do help balance that out. Michael Conforto, outfielder, New York Mets, our 8th top free agent here on our free agency list, and he really was up and down, somewhat sporadic with the New York Mets, but a very good outfielder who defensively gives you something, offensively gives you a little bit more. Now here at Chat Sports, we are an interactive sports news rumors channel, primarily covering the NFL, the NBA, and college football. But look, if you like what we're doing and cooking up for you here, talking some Major League Baseball, you have to show us that you like the content by subscribing to the channel. Right now, 281,611 people are subscribed to us here at Chat Sports. We're trying to get to 282K subs as soon as possible. Carlos Rodon, Chicago White Sox, threw a no-hitter last year. The issue with him, some arm issues in his history, but is a lefty who can really up the fastball into the upper 90s and has some filthy off-speed too. Kyle Schwarber was with the Washington Nationals last year, then got traded to the Boston Red Sox as they were approaching their playoff run, and Schwarber had arguably the best year of his career from a power hitting perspective. He was awesome, and there is a lot of buzz behind Kyle Schwarber, maybe teaming up with Bryce Harper and the Philadelphia Phillies. You look at two of the top outfielders on the open market. It's Schwarber, it's Castellanos. Castellanos, more of an average hitter, 309 last year, OBP of 362, 34 home runs, 100 ribbies, and 121 Ks. Schwarber, on the other hand, 266 average, 374 OBP, 32 jacks with 71 RBI. So if you could pick a player among those two, who would you rather sign and give the bag to? Type KS for Kyle Schwarber, NC for Nick Castellanos. You let me know in the comment section right now. We move ahead with this list with 11 through 15. Kenley Jansen, Los Angeles Dodgers. The velo has slipped over the last couple of years, but as a back end of the bullpen type of pitcher, can still get the job done. Anthony Rizzo, his stock is also dipped because, you know, the numbers just haven't been the same over the last couple of years like they were in his prime years with the Chicago Cubs. But as a lefty hitter, did some nice things with the New York Yankees on that short porch and will get paid in free agency. Also a great clubhouse leader and face of a franchise. Nelson Cruz. He's probably going to hit home runs until he's about 60 years old because he's been getting it done for a really long time. Can't play the field at this point. Has to be a designated hitter. He was still jacking balls out of the ballpark with the Tampa Bay Rays last year. Michael Pineda, starting pitcher with Minnesota last year. The velo also has gone down just a tad, but as a starter, maybe even a long-term reliever, I think Pineda could be pretty good. And then Zach Greinke rounding out our list of Major League Baseball free agents as we take a look at these top 15 cats. Zach Greinke, look, isn't what he once was. I think the Houston Astros were expecting more when they made the trade for him back a couple years ago. Somewhat up and down throughout these playoff runs, but Zach Greinke has the experience. The velocity has gone down, which is a little bit of a concern for me given the mileage on that right arm, but given that experience and his competitive nature, a team will definitely sign him, and he's one of the top free agents in this class. Once again, make sure you subscribe to us here at Chat Sports. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV will take you to the promised land, or even easier, just hit that red subscribe button down below and let us know if you want more Major League Baseball videos right here on the channel.